why can you not take the witness's stand? They will ask you, did you prepare this complaint?
In the same manner, Mr. President, because what if they will call all 188
We will not,
parties,
Your Honor. That's far-fetched.
And
They're not adverse parties, they're just filers.
so who are the adverse parties here, Mr. President? Just the ones named?
The identified members of, I cannot subpoena et al, you know. I can subpoena only the name complainants here. In the matter of the impeachment of Renato C. Corona as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Representative Neil Tupas, Emilio Abaya, Lorenzo Artañada III, Reynaldo V. Umali, Arlene J. Bagao, complainants.
Mr. President,
Mr. President,
it says here, Mr. President, other complainants comprising at least one-third of the total members.
They already made a statement in the record that they will not call the et al. Am I correct in this?
Yes, Your Honor. We have definitely named them and positively identified them.
Mr. President,
Yes.
considering the nature of the issue, may we request that this matter be discussed in caucus?
All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, then.
We will discuss it.
We submit, Your Honor.
May you recognize Senator Estrada, Mr. President?
The gentleman from San Juan.
Maraming salamat, Ginoong Pangulo. Habang ako po'y nakikinig sa mga debate ng ating mga magaling na abogado dito, miyembro ng hukom na ito at ang Defense Council at ang testimonya ni Congressman Chanco, hindi ko po alam kung saan ko i-connecta yung testimonya ni Congressman Chanco sa aking pagdedesisyon pagdating ng araw. Alam niyo po ang ating Defense Council, kung ang inaalala niyo yung verification ng complaint, palagay ko na nakapag-rule na po yung Senado dyan. Assuming na yung 188 congressmen na yan, assuming lang ay hindi binasa, basta lang pumirma, nasa jurisdiction na po na Senado yan. Yan, tulad ko lang po yung impeachment case ni dating Pangulong Joseph Estrada, with all due respect to then Speaker Manny Villar, kahit minadali ng House of Representatives, napunta na po sa Senado yan, under jurisdiction na ng Senado yan. Kahit umayak kami, maglupasay kami sa Malacanang, wala rin kami magagawa dahil nasa jurisdiction na po ng impeachment court yan. So, ang hinihintay po ng tao, Ginoong Lead Counsel on Defense, kung magprepresenta po tayo ng mga witnesses, katulad ni Congressman Chanco, magsasalita tungkol dyan sa mga verification ng complaint na yan, nakakantok na ho eh. Ang kailangan ho namin malaman, kung meron kayo mga testigo, magpapatunay dun sa salin ni Chief Justice Corona. Yun lang po ang hinihintay ko at yun lang po ang hinihintay siguro ng impeachment court at yun lang siguro ang hinihintay ng taong bayan para kung sa gayon ay makapag-desisyon na kami kung ano ba ho talaga ang magiging desisyon namin, whether to convict or to acquit the Chief Justice. Yun lang po, maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Mr. Senator.
We thank the gentleman from San Juan for the manifestation.
From Las Piñas, Senator.
Mr. President, just to set the record straight, the impeachment of the then President Estrada was about 1 month, not 2 days. Isang buwan po yun halos. Nagkaroon po ng hearings sa Senado, 4 na hearings. Sa Senado muna, si Senator Gingona. And then after that, yung I accused ni Senator Gingona. And then, Ifinail po yan sa House. Mga isang buwan po at nagkaroon ng 2 hearing sa committee. Just to set the record straight, 2 hearing po yan sa Committee on Justice. Bago po yan, napakakuha ng pirma ng 1/3. At iba po ang impeachment against a president, a sitting president. Because then, ang pipirma po ay mawawala ng anumang benepisyo sa Kongreso. Iba po naman ang pipirma kayo nang naaayon sa gusto ng Pangulo. There is a big difference, Mr. President. It is 100 times different. I've been hearing about this, hindi po ako kumikibo. Now my name was mentioned, I think it's about time I say this. Iba. Hindi po binadali yun. And when you sign an impeachment against a sitting president, you are prepared to lose everything. We heard earlier how Congressman Toby was telling us about he was afraid to lose benefits if he did not sign. But here is the reverse. So, nakaraan na po yan. Ayoko naman pong i-bring up pa yan. Pero nabanggit po, mabuti na rin, gusto ko na rin pong i-bring up yan in this impeachment trial. That there is a big difference. There's a big difference between that impeachment and this impeachment. We were then impeaching a sitting president. When you sign an impeachment against a president, napakalaki pong bagay niyan. When you sign with the president, wala pong problema yan. I do not want to show how I will vote because I do not know yet. Pero kanina po, wala naman masama mapakinggan siguro yung mga sasabihin ng mga congressman kung gusto nila magsalita. Lahat naman po ng nagsalita sa prosecution, pinakinggan natin, including nasabi yung testimony ni Secretary de Lima na hearsay pero pwedeng ilagay sa record. Sa tingin ko naman wala naman pong masama yan. Napakahirap po na kung tayo ay mag-a-acquit, masabi na nag-acquit tayo maski na walang ebidensya at napakasakit naman po kung tayo magko-convict na hindi nagkaroon ng hustisya ang accused. Kaya po ako hindi kumikibo, subalit bakit di po natin pagbigyan ng parehong kapanig? May oras po naman tayo. Sana lahat ng maging desisyon natin ay mag-igagalang ng ating mga kababayan na kung mag-acquit dahil walang ebidensya, hindi convincing, at kung mag-convict naman, ay masasabing binigyan natin ng hustisya at pinakinggan natin ang accused. Yun lang po, Mr. President.
Salamat.
Senator Estrada, Mr. President.
The gentleman from San Juan.
Well, although I respect the opinion of my colleague here, Senator Villar, I do not want to belabor the point anymore because it's already useless because this is already history. But what I was not actually complaining is the manner of how fast the transmittal was when it was transmitted here in the Senate. Well, although there was a lot of maybe the hearings that Senator Villar pointed out, yung hindi ko masabi kung railroaded or baka naman magalit na naman sa akin magalit si Senator Villar. I think on my part, I hope he respects our opinion or my opinion that the impeachment case against President Estrada was really railroaded during that day when it was transmitted here in the Senate. And again, Mr. President, I do not want to belabor the point because it is already history. And what I want to hear from the defense is their witnesses who can testify with regard to the sal-en of the Chief Justice. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
All right. The gentleman from
Mr. President,
Las Piñas.
I just stood up just to say that I respect the opinion of my colleague. And I will no longer say anything on this case.
Thank you. Mr. Counsel for the defense, are you ready to present other witnesses?
Your Honor, please, we are sorry to state for the record that we are not ready because these witnesses are not available yet.
All right.
So
Then,
we will ask.
There is a request by a member of the court to discuss the matter regarding adverse parties testifying here in the caucus, and we will take that up in the caucus.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Can you present other witnesses before
Tomorrow.
we settle the issue regarding the testimony of the adverse parties?
We thought, Your Honor, that the two congressmen we have mentioned will be coming over, notwithstanding the fact that the subpoena had not yet been issued. But to our disappointment, Your Honor, they could nowhere be found. So we will ask for another day for them, Your Honor. If
Yeah.
we may be able to convince them to come over, even without a subpoena, we will do so, Your Honor, in compliance with the suggestion of the Honorable Impeachment Court.
The Congressman Toby Tiangco came here voluntarily to speak out. I hope the others will do so also, so that we can hear their side.
We are hoping against hope that we will arrive at that point, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, may we know the order of presentation of their articles for the defense, Mr. President, so as for us to be able to prepare also for our cross-examination?
Well, the defense may do so if they wish, but my statement, counsel, for the prosecution is that before you started coming here for trial, you should have already some notion of how to cross-examine the possible witnesses of the defense. That's a rule of trial.
But we're just asking, Mr. President,
That means you have a trial brief, how to present your direct examination, your evidence in chief, and how you handle your cross-examination. Point by point, article by article. Because I'm sure you should have anticipated the witnesses that will defend the respondent per article.
we are aware of that, Mr. President, but in the same manner that the prosecution was directed to also present its order of presentation of articles, we're also asking them.
Anyway,
We already did this earlier, Mr. President.
they may, if they want.
We gave them a directive earlier, Mr.
There's
President.
already a
to present.
ruling.
Yeah.
We would like to, we already gave a directive earlier. The court already gave them a directive earlier to submit.
But I'm just, the chair was just reacting to the statement of the